What's up, everybody? We back with another video. Today, we're gonna be creating a new blend. All right, once again, man, sorry for the silent intro. I'm at work once again. So today I gotta create, well, I don't have to, but I want to create a new blend. So a blend is when you get two different coffees and you mix them together. I'm trying to create a unique flavor by getting the best of both of those flavors and getting inside the same packaging. You want to make sure you have the right ratios as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk y'all through the process that I do when it comes down to creating a new blend when I'm at work. So I'm basically in charge of how the coffee is gonna taste. There's a lot of stuff that I really have to do in order for me to actually make sure our customers are satisfied with the coffee that we are providing for them. So let's go ahead and get this started, man. As you can see on the piece of paper right here, I was gonna name it Easter Blend because I'm pretty sure that name would catch more people, but I wanted to do the April Fool's Blend, man, as the name. So we're gonna go ahead and name it that. So the first thing I'm gonna do, let's figure out exactly what's inside these cups, man, because if you don't have them labeled, you're not gonna know exactly the amounts of what you're putting inside of the blend. So you can see I got Ethiopian beans that I roasted. This is actually a decent profile by itself, but I also want to add some of the properties of the Guatemalan, which also tasted good by itself. But we're trying our best to get the best of both of those and put them inside the same cup. So we're gonna start off with Guatemalan because Guatemalan tends to be darker, so it's stronger as a base. So we're gonna start off with just 2 scoops of Guatemalan and 1 scoop Ethiopian. I'm gonna set that on that paper towel right there, man. So go ahead and twist that around a little bit, man. So after that, drink it. Not too fond of the taste, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here to our notebook. We're gonna let ourselves know that we tested 1 Ethiopian and 2 Guatemalan, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7 because when you first put it inside of your mouth, it tastes good, but after you swallow it, the aftertaste just destroys all the flavor that you had initially, man. So we're gonna try 3 Guatemalan. And 2 Ethiopian. There we go, man. Set that back on the paper towel. Spin that real good. Make sure we get the flavors mixed in with each other. Then we drink. That's a little bit better. The problem with the 3 Guatemalan and 2 Ethiopian is that there's no flavor whatsoever. So the only thing you can really taste is coffee, but it definitely tasted better than the first one. So we're gonna get that an 8 out of 10. So now we're gonna try something else, man. We're gonna use Ethiopian as a base. Even though it was optimal to start off with Guatemalan as the base, sometimes the best option isn't actually the best option, man. It's really just the most common one. So go ahead and mix that up real good. Then we drink. All right, so that right there actually had a more refreshing taste when it first touches the tongue. It also has a more refreshing aftertaste. So yeah, man, that's actually pretty good. Now I'm wondering what we could get out of, I'm gonna also give that an 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna figure out what's gonna happen if we use 3 scoops of Ethiopian and 2 scoops of Guatemalan. All right, spin that up real good. Drink. I know it's not that much of a difference from the first. The only difference that I'm recognizing right now, in terms of this one right here that we just did, is the coffee felt a little bit thicker when I was drinking it, but it basically tasted the same and touching the tongue as well as going down. So we're gonna try 3 Ethiopian because it seems like Ethiopian as the base makes the coffee much smoother. We're gonna do 1 Guatemalan. Figure out what we get, man. Yeah. I think that was the worst one yet, man. So 3 Ethiopian, 1 Guatemalan. We're gonna give that a 4 out of 10 because it tasted really bitter for some reason. So all right, so let's go 3 Guatemalan and 1 Ethiopian. See how that turns out. I don't think we tried that yet. Let's take a look. So we don't see any 3 Guatemalan and 1 Ethiopian. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. So when it touches the tongue, there's an abundance of flavors. And it also goes down really smooth because of the Ethiopian. So I'm gonna give this one right here about a 9 out of 10. The aftertaste was very refreshing, man, in my opinion anyway. So 3 Guatemalan, 1 Ethiopian. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. So far, that's the best one, man. So there aren't really many more combinations that we could try with just 2. Wouldn't really make much sense to go like 4 and then 1, but we can give that a shot. So let's go 4 Guatemalan. As you can see, man, if you want to do a job like this, you gotta love drinking coffee, because if you don't like drinking coffee, then you will not have the flavors that you're looking for. We'll give it a taste. And that actually wasn't too bad, man, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, but it was actually a whole lot better than I expected it to be. Y'all are probably wondering, why is this man using 8s so often, man? That's because these, like a lot of these, they all taste good. It's just that we're looking for the one that tastes the absolute best. So we're gonna try 4 Ethiopian and 1 Guatemalan. Look how low those cups got, man, ever since we started. I've basically drunk almost a whole cup of coffee by now. All right, mix it up real good. Don't talk about my ashy hands, man. It's not my fault that I wash my hands often. No, sir. That is not a good one, man. So we're gonna go ahead and 4 Ethiopian and 1 Guatemalan. We're gonna get at a 2 out of 10. That was terrible, man. Know for a fact we're not using that one. So far it looks like we're gonna be using the 3 Guatemalan and 1 Ethiopian. But we're just gonna try one more combination. So we're gonna do 5 Guatemalan, man, and then we're gonna do 2 Ethiopian. All right, man, last attempt. If this doesn't taste better than 3 Guatemalan and 1 Ethiopian, then that's what we're going with. Oh wow, this is the one, boys. All right, 5 Guatemalan and what was that, 2 Ethiopian? I'm not completely sure, man. I'm gonna go back and watch through this video to make sure I don't mess myself up in the future when it comes down to making this blend. So yeah, man, that's the end of the process. This is what I do personally to create a blend. Some people might do it a little bit differently, so you might not see other people doing it the way that I do it, but I wouldn't complain about something like that because I like to be different from everyone else. So that's it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.